100 years or so, the general public was sold on the dream that by getting a great education and a corporate job with benefits, you would be safe and financially secure for life. People are now getting caught in the crossfire as corporations are drastically changing their business models to stay competitive in the new global economy. Companies are shedding thousands of jobs, often without notice, burdening countless numbers of people who have built their lives around corporate retirement programs. Additionally, government retirement plans are becoming insolvent. For a lot of people, their retirement nest eggs have lost 20, 30, 40% or more of their value due to the recent economic downturns. The worst part is it's the 20 or 30 years it took to build the nest egg in the first place. That's time they can't get back. You've agreed to take a look at this website because someone has piqued your interest about doing better financially. You may have a great job or a secure profession, or maybe you're between jobs or considering a career change. Maybe you've been downsized. In any event, the person that referred you here believes you could profit significantly from the information we'll be sharing with you over the next few minutes. Now consider this. Immediately following the Second World War, there was a huge boom in the numbers of babies being born. Over 80 million in the years between 1946 and 1964 in the USA alone. They were aptly named the baby boomers. It's a well-documented fact that the baby boomers have shaped consumer buying patterns because of the sheer concentration of numbers. Let's consider the automobile industry. The 1964 Mustang became a classic because it looked great to millions of boomers who were now becoming new drivers. As baby boomers grew older, they all wanted new houses, and we experienced a real estate explosion the likes of which we'd never seen as 80 million first-time buyers entered the real estate market. As families grew and parents were faced with having to transport their kids to school, soccer and hockey practice, a new solution was needed. Because you can't get the whole family into a 64 Mustang, we saw the birth of the Magic Wagon or minivan. Minivans met the need of larger families and became another big hit for the automobile industry. In the 1980s, the 80 million baby boomers were now reaching their 40s, beginning to focus on staying in shape. Jazzercise, Jane Fonda and jogging came into focus, quickly followed by the bottled water industry as the active baby boomers got thirsty. Now let's consider where these boomers are today. They're now reaching their 60s at the rate of 12,500 a day. There are literally thousands of people every single day who have a pressing need to stay healthy and improve their financial situation. We'll show you in the next few minutes a simple yet largely misunderstood way how you can easily enhance your financial situation without interfering with what you're doing right now. J. Paul Getty was famously quoted as saying he'd rather be paid 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of his own. He founded the Getty Oil Company and went on to become America's richest businessman by 1957 using that same principle of time leverage, or getting paid on the collective efforts of teams of people. The understanding of team leverage and the resulting residual income it brings is still misunderstood by the masses. Average people are trapped in their thinking that the only way to make more money is to make more dollars per hour or simply work more hours. The average person in North America works about 40 hours a week. Some trying to stay ahead will push that to 60 or even more. However, in terms of truly making large amounts of money, there simply are not enough hours in the week. Even if you worked every single hour, there are only 168 hours you can get paid on. If your only option is to make more per hour, you can quickly get to the point where, as a professional or an employee, you can price yourself out of the market. You become redundant because others will do your job for less. Think about it. What if you could have been paid on 200 hours of production last week? Would that have been a good week? Yeah, of course it would. What about if you could have been paid on 500 or 1,000 hours of production last week? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize you could become wealthy if you could put those kind of hours in. The problem is there are only 40 or 60 or 80 hours in a week that you can get paid on. It's time to learn how to leverage your time, just like J. Paul Getty and others like Sir Richard Branson, Donald Trump and Warren Buffett, just to name a few. The best part is you don't have to have a lot of money to get started. The one thing you will need though is the ability to be teachable, because there's some new skills you need to develop and apply. Opportunities abound today by aligning yourself to companies that are finding new customers in a world where the average consumer has gone underground. People today are using technologies that avoid regular advertising by recording TV shows, speeding through those pesky commercials, and listening to satellite radio over the internet commercial-free 24 hours a day. Finding it increasingly difficult to increase their customer base, many corporations have turned back to the most effective form of advertising ever known: one that everybody already believes in, a form of advertising you use yourself every day. It's called word-of-mouth advertising. We all use it, whether we're looking for a good doctor, a better mechanic, or simply a recommendation for a good movie or restaurant. We all do the same thing. We ask friends and family, who do you know? Companies using word-of-mouth marketing today are outperforming their traditional counterparts, leading some of the world's savviest investors and businessmen to buy them. Warren Buffett is just one of the people leading the charge in this area. Additionally, young people are starting out, looking for a better model to commit their time to. They're interested in having a freer lifestyle than their parents had. Baby boomers are also looking for better ways to preserve the lifestyle they worked so hard to build in the first place. That's what the opportunity is here. Learning about how you can establish time leverage and build a stream of residual income for yourself, rather than just your boss. There's a gold rush of activity happening 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for those willing to learn about it. Aligning yourself to a company using these marketing methods can bring in decades worth of income within just 3 to 5 years. You can learn how to earn on any amount of hours of production you wish. Earn on a few dozen hours a month if you're looking for some part-time cash, or earn on hundreds or even thousands of hours of paid production on a weekly or monthly basis. That's if you choose. This site contains information on a company that's right in the middle of a perfect storm of opportunity, combining the 3 fundamental ingredients of any successful business. First, a truly unique and extremely valuable product that the marketplace demands. Second, an experienced management team with a proven record of success. And third, best of all, perfect timing. Take a few minutes to look at the information and you'll see that 60% of the populations of the United States, Canada, and Mexico are overweight or obese. There is a serious need for a product that can address this issue. Moringa is a food that contains the broadest spectrum of any plant on the planet. It is being brought to market by a company guided by a uniquely successful businessman. He is also providing a financial vehicle at the precise time when masses of baby boomers are looking for ways to restore or increase their financial security. You are truly in the right place at the right time. Whether you do anything about it or not is up to you. Either way, you can be thankful that someone cared enough about you to share this remarkable opportunity. This is the one place where the timing is perfect. This opportunity can dramatically enhance your situation in life as far as health and finances are concerned. We urge you to take some quality time and look through the rest of the site. Then get back to the person who invited you here so they can explain our system and answer any questions you may have. Don't take